We are going to review capitalization and end punctuation. Remember that with each sentence, we need to have a capital letter, and it needs to end with a period, question mark, or an exclamation mark. If you've forgotten what those look like, take a look here. There's a period. Here's a question mark. And here is an exclamation mark. We use a period for a statement. We use a question mark when we ask a question. And we use an exclamation mark to show excitement. So maybe if someone is angry, really angry, or if they're excited about something in their life. We're going to take a look at these sentences, and we need to correct them. Let's take a look at the first one. Is this fish for Pete? When I read that sentence, is this fish for Pete, I realize I'm asking a question. What do I need to have at the end of the sentence if I'm asking a question? We need to have a question mark. So let's go ahead and we're going to fix that. Okay. What else is wrong with this sentence? It needs a capital letter. Remember, a sentence always starts with a capital letter. Okay, I think it's correct. But look at this little red squiggly line. I guess that's telling me something's still wrong. Let's look here. We also capitalize proper nouns. Oh, yeah. Remember, a proper noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. Well, Pete is the name of a person, so we should capitalize his name. Is this fish for Pete? I think we're finished correcting it. Let's go ahead and look at our next sentence. A dog named Lance lives in Texas. Is this a question? A dog named Lance lives in Texas? We're not asking anything. So what type of punctuation should be at the end of the sentence? It would just be a period, because it's not like we're yelling this or we're saying this really excitedly. It's just a normal sentence, just a statement. So we put a period there. Do we have our capital letter to start our sentence? Yeah, we do. It's right here. But I still have this little red squiggly there. I wonder why. Well, Texas, that's a place. And it's the name of a place. So what do I need to do to fix Texas? We need a capital T. So I'm going to go ahead and make that a capital T. There's also one other thing we need to fix. A dog named Lance. Oh, we have a name here. What should I do to fix Lance? It needs a capital L, proper noun. Let's look at our sentence one more time. A dog named Lance lives in Texas. Hey, we made all of our corrections. Capital letter, proper nouns are capitalized, and there's the correct punctuation at the end. Now we are going to continue our writing from yesterday. We have our notes, and I said you have to pick one of these that you think is most interesting. Now remember, you don't pick both. You're either picking this side or you're picking this side. And to help you with that, let's go ahead. I'm going to call this the pink side. And this side is the green side. You only pick one. Now let's go ahead, and I'm going to give you a couple of sentence frames to use for your writing. Again, you have these notes down from yesterday. So for our writing, we should start off our sentence, our first sentence, explaining what we think. So let's start by saying, I think blank. So you're going to say the two names of the animals is most interesting. And we're using most interesting because that's what the words they used in the question. So here we go. I think blank and blank is, I'm out of room, I'm going to go to the next line, most interesting. Now again, these two blanks, you need to fill them in with either birds and big animals or zebras and wildebeest. Remember, you're only picking the pink side or the green side. Once you have that done, you will have already used your first two notes. But now we need to continue our writing. And to do that, we need to explain why, because the prompt asks why we think they're more interesting. We're going to say one reason. It's a good way to start. One reason, because we're going to be listing two reasons. One reason is, and then again, we're going to have a blank for you to fill in. Now, you don't need to draw the blank. You need to fill it in with your writing. So one reason is, and then you need to write your reason. Do you like the birds and big animals because the birds eat the bugs off the big animals? That's a really interesting reason. Or maybe when you pick zebra and wildebeest, I think zebras and wildebeest. I just realized this shouldn't be is, it should be are. So if you wrote is, I'm going to have you fix that. Are most interesting. One reason is they find grass together. That's an excellent idea for why you think they are most interesting. But you'll pick one of these ideas to support your thinking. Okay? You got this. These are your sentences to help you. But remember that these dashed lines, you need to fill them in with our notes. Take your time, pause the video so you have time to complete your writing. Also keep in mind capital letters and punctuation, please.